welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a vlog. Welcome if you're new. It is Sunday. It is now 20 to 11. I got up at like 9, so a bit later than like aimed to be, but like not too bad. But I still need to do the other bit of the reset, which is cleaning all the makeup brushes. So I thought I would catch up with you, say hello, welcome you back while I pick out the brushes that need cleansing, which is quite a lot of them, to be honest. It's actually quite an exciting day today. So I do have a little bit of like things I need to get done this morning, but it's also the press night or gala night or whatever you want to call it for Starlight Express. So occasionally my job, I work in digital marketing and theatre, for any of you who don't know. Occasionally my job involves working at the weekend, and by working I mean going to press nights. Yeah, and I think it's quite early. I know it's quite early, I don't know why I'm saying I think. It starts at 5:30. Yeah, 5:30. And we're meeting at Box Park because it's all the way out in Wembley. I've been to Wembley way too many times recently. It's all the way out in Wembley, so we're gonna go meet at Box Park for some drinks beforehand, which does mean it's going to cut my Sunday short slightly because I think we're all meeting up at like 4, which means we have to leave here at like 3, which yeah, cuts the Sunday short, but I think we've got quite a lot done. Here's all the brushes that need cleaning. I don't know how I use so many brushes every single week. I clean my brushes every Sunday, yet there's still this many to wash. I've got back into wearing eyeshadow, which I think is part of the issue. We seem to lose hot water every single morning. We haven't had hot water between the hours of like 7 and 12 for the last like 4 days, which means we've become evening showerers, which I'm not really convinced by, to be honest. But yeah, it's been a good day. I feel like I've got quite a lot done. I've just started my new book. I'm about 50 pages in. I found the section of Goodreads where you can track progress, and it's telling me I'm like 10% of the way through, which is very exciting. I'm feeling good. I haven't actually had any food yet today other than vitamins, so I do need to eat at some point. Feeling very productive. I've got hay fever, which is probably from all the plants I've been moving around the flat. So join me on a very unusual weekend. It's gonna be like a semi-reset, semi-get ready for a press night, semi-go to press night. And I'm going to clean these, and then we'll be right back. Got back from the supermarket, a little quick run through of what we got. Some flowers, some chicken, rice, soy sauce, butter, bananas, frozen fruit, but I didn't have the normal one, so I got forest fruit, chopped garlic, some Viacal, milk, barbecue sauce and mayonnaise, cereal, loo roll, sanitary pads. Not too bad.
I'm getting old, and my ear, I feel like it was, oh my god, energy. And then she starts the meter. So that's it. That's my update. Also, you guys, I fixed my donuts are secure. Stayed until August, and so okay, Jack's had those in our chocolate bonnet.
Tenuous on the size.
Basically, it's the idea of a regular witches. I think I brought this to New York with you.
Hi! I've got redressed because I'm ready to go to Starlight later. I'll show you the full outfit when it's all finished. I'm feeling very booby. Anyway, I need to do some makeup because I'm not going out looking like this. I'm about to come onto my time of the month, and I always break out really badly around my like mouth and chin. It's not the one. Anyway, a lot of my makeup brushes are drying, which is fine. So it's gonna be the return of the sponge. Haven't used a makeup sponge in a while, so that's fun. So first things first, I'm gonna use the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters primer because it will provide like a nice glow. It's very similar to like the Charlotte Tilbury one. Not that I've ever tried the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I can imagine it's very similar. So I'm actually just gonna apply this with a sponge, which I normally would apply this with a brush, but the brush I would use has been washed. I'm gonna use my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This has become a favourite, like a big, absolutely love it, ride or die favourite. I just picked it up from the airport. I'm not gonna lie, I I went away, brought a little bit of makeup with me, but not like too much. Decided when I was in the airport I was going to pick up some new things, and this was one of them. It was like an impulse purchase in the fact that I hadn't like considered this foundation, but it wasn't the fact that I was like, I went to buy a foundation. And I love my Sheer Glow. This is my second bottle, but I never tried this formula and I love it. It's slightly more matte than the Sheer Glow, but without being like a matte foundation. It's got a little bit more coverage than the Sheer Glow. It's just a slightly, I feel like this is great for like everyday, not really going anywhere. And then this is a bit more of like a, you want to like cover up breakouts kind of vibe. I find, and I don't know if this is just me, I find foundation sits better on spots than concealer. I think for this makeup look, I'm basically abandoning Project 10 Pan. I'm now using the matching Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this concealer. I think this and the Vive are my favourites, but I prefer this not when I've got a breakout. I prefer this just when I'm trying to like even out skin tone or give a little bit of gloss, or like it's more radiant and less coverage, while I find the creamy concealer actually has slightly better coverage. And then for cream bronzer, I'm going to use my Say Sun Melt, which I love this so much. I accidentally bought two, so it's actually a really nice summer bronzer. Summer is kind of here-ish. Alright, I'm going to keep blending with the sponge because, as I mentioned, all of my brushes are drying. I forgot how diffused blending out with a sponge. I'm going to use my Glossier blush. I just feel like this peachy colour's going to go really nicely with the green, and also really well with a beauty sponge. So this is the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Bean. I kind of want more of these, but I don't really use them that often. I'm just quite nervous to like get too many of them. The sponge can now go away. I do have a powder brush that I haven't washed because I've barely used it. This is the Real Techniques one. I tend to use my B Cosmetics one. And I am going to use Project 10 Pan. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Air Blush powder, which I am working my way through. I'm going to use this to set this all down. And I do have a Laura Geller little brush, which I sometimes use for bronzer. I'm just going to use the Vive Modern Bronzer Bronzing Duo. This is in light. Mix the two together. And then for blush, I'm going to use this brush, which is a Real Techniques brush that the name of it's really rubbed off. And then the Rare Beauty Powder Blush in the shade Hope. This is quite pigmented, which actually means this brush, sorry, is actually pretty good for it because it diffuses it a little bit. Going to use the Urban Decay Big Bush Brow. I think I might just keep it quite fresh and just put a little wash of bronzer. So I'm going to use the B Eye Blender brush and then take a bit of my bronzer and put a bit of this, just like. And then green eyeliner. So I'm going to go off camera because I pull some horrible faces while doing eyeliner. But this is the L'Oreal Matte Signature Eyeliner in the shade Emerald. So I finished off the look. I used what's actually become a new obsession of mine, the Byredo Astronomical Mascara. Slightly obsessed. So I used this. I sprayed the Urban Decay All Nighter. Just got a little mini. So I sprayed that all over, and then I used the Maybelline Vinyl Superstay in the shade 20 Koi. So that is a look. I'm going to style my hair because currently she's a mop. So I'm going to style my hair and then I think I'm ready, which I've got like loads of time to spare. So absolute dream. Just going to spray a bit of perfume. This is the Lacoste, don't know, the female Lacoste fragrance. So style my hair and I'll be right back. I'm redressed. This is actually from Shein. Not that I massively support Shein as a brand, but I do love this outfit. It's a little two-piece, but it kind of looks a little bit like a dress, and it cuts me off in a point where I kind of look like I've got a six-pack. I've crimped my hair but curled the front, because if I crimp the front bits, they look chaotic. Not wearing a bra. Bit booby, but she's doing the job. And yeah, I need to work out my shoe and jacket situation, but right, now to go finish it off with shoes and a jacket, and let's go. good. It was like an absolute fever dream. It was so good. This brochure is honestly huge. There's a new character, if you don't know. The West End production has a new character. Finished off the outfit, maybe if I move you down a little bit. Finished off the outfit with a little green blazer, which is from Mango, and then my Doc Martens. I went for comfort. And then the earrings are from Dorothy Perkins. Usual jewellery, but I also put on my pearl necklace. And this is the vibe. Kind of really digged it. Someone asked me where my blazer was from. Got a lot of compliments. Felt great. Crimped my hair. It's actually lasted really well, like really well. I'm now home. Got my little brochure, including the little open night. I've got a few of these. Most of them are at the office, as in like open night brochures from various things. Yeah, most of them live at the office, but I feel like this is probably the coolest one I have. So yeah, got home, we're making a cup of tea, we're having like 5 minutes. It's actually 20 to 11. So we're making tea, having 5 minutes, and then we'll go to bed. Can someone tell me at what age you stop getting breakouts around time of the month? They will clear up, but they get really aggressive around this week and then they're fine for the rest of the month. It's an absolute fucking nightmare. But I have had a cup of tea, I've obviously washed my face, and now it's time to do the rest of my skincare because my skin feels quite tight. So I'm getting myself ready for bed. Today was actually such a nice day. Everything I wanted to get done. Went to see an amazing show. Is there a lid for this? Went and saw an amazing show. Went to the after party, didn't film a single clip because it's a work night and it felt a bit weird. But talked to everyone I needed to talk to, introduced Alex to people who needed to be introduced for, and it was honestly just like a nice night all round. The food was actually really good. I had a hot dog, some canapes, a Caesar salad. Honestly, like some of the most rogue after party food I think I've ever had, ever. To tuck up into bed, it's about 11 o'clock. So time to tuck up into bed, get all comfortable, wake up tomorrow and do what's called a post-press party. Post-press party? No, post-press meeting. It was such a good show. Honestly, I mean, I never saw the old production, but I've seen clips of the old production going around the internet. So if you did see the old production that was in the West End from like 95 to 2002, they now have a little boy who's almost like the narrator of the show, so that it makes more sense. It almost feels like it's now his imagination rather than just like some random trains. And then they've introduced a new train. So there's a character now called Hydrogen who is powered by hydrogen. And yeah, it's really cute. It's like slightly far-fetched and it makes cats look normal, but it's good fun. It's one of those shows where like you don't really have to think about anything. It's not trying to teach you any like life lessons or make you think about anything particularly deeply. It's just like a fun show and just like something you can just kind of absent-mindedly watch. So fun. Anyway, just getting ready for bed, as you can probably tell. I wish my hair sometimes had this texture naturally. This lighting. I'm now in bed, as you can probably see. I've got some very fetching plasters on my face. And I am gonna go tuck up to bed, call it an end of a day, wake up tomorrow, start a week again. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along for a semi-work day, semi-reset day, semi-all the days together. Honestly, such a lovely day nonetheless. So I hope you guys enjoy coming along with me and spending the day with me. If you did, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, leave a comment, let me know anything you want to know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!